My name is Betty van der Veen. I'm from the Netherlands. I'm 53 years old and my job is making jewelry. It's my company Wannabeats. I studied in The Hague. I studied accountancy, so I'm an accountant, and I did it for till 2010. No, 2014. I did that, and then it ends, and I thought I'm going to try it. I like to do this. I'm going to give it a try, and we will see. I won't. When it doesn't work, then I stop. It will be a hobby again. And when it works, and then I go through with it. And I know it's not my income, my real income, but it's nice to do, and it's enough for us at home. So it was a hobby the first years, and then I started in a store to sell it. And that succeeds, so I take some markets, and yeah, people like it. So I'm very small business, but yeah, big enough for me. So it's unique. So this way. And yeah, it was in I thought in the 90s, 80s, and then you make some beers from polymer clay, and that everyone did that. So I was familiar with that. And then I started a lot of years later with making beads, and then my own jewelry with it. I sell in shops. I have a few shops, not my own, and I have a web shop, but I'm not selling a lot at the web shop. It's at stores or at markets. That's where people buy my jewelry. It was not as difficult because I started as a hobby. And in 2007 I started as a company, because when I want to sell in stores, I have to be a business, because it's not attractive for them when I'm not, and I can't give them an invoice or something. And I started small, and it's getting bigger and bigger, and then Corona came. So then it's how do you call it?
Closed everything?
Yeah, closed, and there were no markets. So now I'm starting a little bit to get to markets again, to build it a little bit bigger from now. But it must. I want to stay a small business, because it's unique. I have a few stores, some markets, and then it's enough, because it's very intensive to make all those beads. And so a suggestion for others: don't handcraft. It's not. It's difficult to live from it. I don't think. It's not for me. I don't expect for me that I can live with it. It's nice for me to do, but it's not my income. We have other things, and I think handcraft, that's difficult to do, because you have to be. It's very expensive. The hours you take, hours you make those beads, the jewelry, and when you take the time, the jewelry is very expensive for other people. But do it, try it. Try to do what you love, and see when you cannot do it, then you stop, or you make it your hobby again. That's my suggestion. The most important thing about my business, the unique thing, is that I make my beads by my own, by polymer clay. The jewelry is minimalistic, a little bit Scandinavian. People like that, but also what's very. I think it's important to pack your gifts also nice. Do it in a little box, in a nice, what do you call it?
Zakjes.
Yeah, zakjes. A nice sticker on it. yeah, that kind. I think it's important. It must be a gift, and I hear that from people at the market. Oh, that's nice to give to someone. That's important. Not make only something, but also give it as a nice gift. I think it was in the beginning. It was difficult. I like creating things, but I don't like selling things. And at the market, it's nice. You meet people, then you get enthusiastic. But in stores, yeah, you give your jewelry. You don't know what people say. And to go to a store to ask if they want to sell your jewelry, that's difficult. I think it's difficult now also to do. Yeah. I started with it. I was familiar with polymer clay, but didn't know how to make beads. So I tried. I'm looking at the internet. Most in the United States, in Australia, there are a lot of people making beads, and then trying, and then you develop your own style, your own. It was a few years ago. It was totally different from now. It was with stones. It was. Yeah, totally different. But yeah, you try and you learn from yourself. Sometimes from YouTube, from other people in the United States. And my inspiration is I'm wearing clothes. It's how do you call it? I like grey. I like minimalistic clothes. But then you like also minimalistic jewelry that fits with it, and yeah, sometimes it's almost too much. So I started with my own beads. That's unique. That's no one making them, and then in the style I like to wear, and I think there are a lot of people who likes to wear it also. When I see people with very much flowers on it, I know they don't come at my place. That's not. So that's what. That's where I started. So that's the clothes I wear, and that stores